Hi guys, Pablo and I are going to do a video, a full lead primary, just so you have some more inspiration to practice. I hope you all are making it on your mats. We need yoga right now more than anything. So let's begin. Om Vande Gurunam Charanarabinde Sandarshitasvatmasukha Bodhe Nishreyase Jangalikayamane Samsara Hala Halamo Ashantyay Abahu Purushakaram Shankachakra Siddharinam Sahasra Shirasam Shvetam Pranamami Patanjalim Om. Bring your arms down by your sides. You'll begin with Surya Namaskar A 5 times. Inhale, Ekam, reach up high, press the palms, look up. Exhale, Dve, take a forward bend. Lead with your chest, come all the way down. Inhale, Trini, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, Chaturvati, jump it back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Panja, chest pulls forward. Exhale, Shot, downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sapta, look forward, jump or step it up, lengthen the spine. Ashtau, forward bend. Nava, reach all the way up, press the palms, look at the thumbs. Dasha, Samastitihi. Again, Ekam, reach up high, press the palms, look up. Dve, forward bend, lead with the chest, hinge at the hips. Trini, find length, flat back. Chaturvati, jump it back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Panja, chest pulls through the arms. Exhale, Shot, downward facing dog. So think about pressing forward and in with the hands, especially the triangle between the pointer finger and the thumb. Press down and out into the feet. Bend the knees a little if you need to, in or shoulders back. 3, 4, 5. Sapta, look forward, jump or step it up. Find length in the spine. Ashtau, forward bend. Nava, press into the feet, reach all the way up, press the palms, look up at the thumbs. Dasha, arms down by the sides. Ekam, reach up high, press the palms, look up. Dve, forward bend, lead with the chest, hinge at the hips. Trini, find length, flat back. Chaturvati, jump it back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Panja, chest pulls forward, pelvis draws forward. Exhale, Shot, downward facing dog. Make sure the hips are coming high and back. Low belly hugs in. Start to think about Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Grounding into the heels. 3, 4, 5. Sapta, look forward, jump or step it up, find length. Ashtau, forward bend. Nava, reach all the way up, press the palms, look up at the thumbs. Dasha, Samastitihi. Ekam, reach up high, press the palms, look up. Exhale, Dve, take a forward bend, hinge at the hips. Inhale, Trini, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, Chaturvati, jump it back, bottom of a push-up. Inhale, Panja, chest pulls through, roll to the tops of the feet. Exhale, Shot, downward facing dog. So make sure the lats are engaged here. You're not just dumping your chest in between your arms. Thighs are internally rotated, quadriceps are lifted. 2, gaze is back, hang the head. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, Sapta, jump or step it up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, Ashtau. Inhale, Nava, reach all the way up, press the palms, look at the thumbs. Exhale, Dasha, Samastitihi. Last one, Ekam. Inhale, reach up high, look up. Exhale, Dave, forward bend, hinge at the hips. Inhale, Trini, flat back, find length. Exhale, Chatvari, jump it back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Pancha, chest pulls forward. Exhale, Shot, downward facing dog. 1. Breathing with sound. 2. Hug the lower ribs in. 3. 4. 5. Look forward, jump or step it up. Inhale, Sapta. Exhale, Ashtau. Inhale, Nava. Reach all the way up, press the palms, look up at the thumbs. Exhale, Dasha, Samastitihi. 3 rounds, Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, Ekam, Utkatasana. Bend the knees, look at the thumbs. Exhale, Ashtau. Bring it all the way down. Inhale, Trini. Find length, flat back. Exhale, Chatvari, jump it back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Pancha, chest pulls forward. Exhale, Shot, downward facing dog. Supta, right side, warrior A. Right foot steps through, really press into the feet, reach up, look up. Exhale, Ashtau, bring it all the way down, stepping it back on the exhale through Chaturanga. Inhale, chest pulls forward, Nava. Exhale, Dasha, downward facing dog. Ekadasha, left side, warrior A. Press the feet apart, reach up, look up. Exhale, Devadasha, bring it all the way down through Chaturanga Dandasana. Trayodasha, chest pulls forward. Chaturdasha, downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths right here. Fingers spread wide. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Look forward, bend the knees, walk or jump it up. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Exhale, Samastitihi, straighten the legs, arms down by the sides. Again, Ekam, Utkatasana, Dave, forward bend. Inhale, Trini, flat back. Exhale, Chatvari, jump it back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Pancha, chest pulls through the arms. Exhale, Shot, downward facing dog. Supta, right side, warrior A. Press into the feet. Exhale, Ashtau, bring it all the way through Chaturanga on the exhale if you can. Inhale, press through. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ekadasha, left side, warrior A. Reach up, look up. Devadasha, bring it all the way down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Trayodasha. Exhale, Chaturdasha, downward facing dog. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Look forward, jump or step it up. Panchadasha, lengthen the spine. Shodasha, forward bend. Saptadasha, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Ashtadasha, Samastitihi. Last one, Ekam, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Dave, forward bend. Inhale, Trini, find length. Exhale, Chatvari, jump it back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Pancha, chest pulls through. Exhale, Shot, downward facing dog. Supta, right side, warrior A. Press into the feet, reach up. Exhale, bring it all the way through Chaturanga if you can, Ashtau. Inhale, Nava. Exhale, Dasha, downward facing dog. Ekadasha, left side, warrior A. Press into the feet, reach up. Devadasha, bring it all the way down, stepping it back. Trayodasha, pull the chest forward, press the pelvis forward. Chaturdasha, downward facing dog. Three, 4, 5. Panchadasha, look forward, jump or step, find length. Shodasha, forward bend. Saptadasha, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Samastitihi, straighten the legs. Good, jump or step the feet apart, hip distance. Padangusthasana, inhale, hinge forward, grab the big toes, lengthen the spine. On the exhale, take a forward bend, hinge at the hips. So really lengthen through both sides of the waist, draw the inner shoulders back, press down and out into the feet. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, find length, flat back, look forward, exhale there. Then inhale, stand on the hands, place them beneath the feet. Exhale, take a forward bend. So really hinge at your hips, press down into the feet. Bend the knees if you need to, draw the elbows out to the sides. Your gaze is Nasagra Drishti at your nose. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, find length, flat back. Exhale, hands to the waist or by the sides. Inhale, come all the way up. Step the feet back together, Samastitihi. Take a step out to your right, arms out wide, feet parallel. Uttita Trikonasana, right toes face back, lengthen forward, right hand, right shin or ankle, or grab the big toe, left fingertips reach up high. Draw the hips back as the chest comes forward, really lengthen through the spine and the crown of the head. Look up at the left hand. 3, 4, 5. Press into the feet. Inhale, come all the way back up. Turn towards the other side. Exhale, hips come back. Reach forward and down with the left fingertips. Left hand, left shin or ankle, or grab the big toe. Right fingertips reach up high. So lean back just a little bit. You're attempting to stack the shoulders here, really pressing into the feet. Draw your left hip forward. 3, 4, 5. Press into the feet. Inhale, come all the way back up. Parivrtta, turn towards the back of the mat. We're going to twist. Lengthen forward with the left fingertips as much as you can. Then bring the left hand inside or outside edge of the foot. Your right fingertips will reach up high. Really try to lengthen the torso here, so you're really twisting through the spine, the midline. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pressing down into the feet. Inhale, come all the way back up. Turn toward the front of the mat. Other side. Really find length with your right fingertips as much as you can. Right hand comes down inside or outside edge of the foot. You can use a block here as well. Left fingertips reach up high. Eventually the gaze is toward the hand, but it's okay to gaze at the nose. Really try to find length through the torso, really pressing into the inner edges of the feet. 3, 4, and 5. Press down into the feet. Inhale, come up, turn to the right, feet parallel, arms out wide, step back to the front, Samastitihi. Uttita Parshva Konasana. Take a bigger step out to your right, arms out wide, deep bend into the right leg, right toes point back. Right hand outside edge of the foot or elbow to knee. Left fingertips reach up and overhead. Now here, really try to draw your right hip forward so you're really lengthening through the left side of the body, maybe gazing toward the hand. 2, 3, 4. Draw your right knee out towards your bicep. 5. Inhale, come all the way back up. You're going to turn to the front. Deep bend into the left leg, left elbow to knee or left hand outside edge of the foot, right fingertips reach up and overhead. Really draw the pelvis forward, find length through the right side of the body, keep grounding evenly into both feet. Gaze toward the hand, 3, 4, 5, press into the feet. Inhale, come all the way back up, Parivrtta, revolve. We're gonna twist. So you'll turn toward the back of the mat. You can drop down on the back knee if you'd like and really get your twist, hands at heart center first. Try to get the armpit all the way down outside the knee if you can, then maybe ground the back foot. You're twisting here, so you wanna draw your right knee out towards your tricep here, and then maybe look up at the hand. 3, 4, 5, press down into both feet. Inhale, come all the way back up. You're gonna turn toward the front of the mat, drop down on the back knee if you need to, hands come to heart, start to work your twist. Work the tricep or the armpit all the way down outside the knee. Then maybe place the right hand down, ground through the edge of the back foot, and start your twist. 3, 4, 5, pressing into both feet. Inhale, come all the way back up, turn to the right, arms out wide, step back to the front of the Prasarita Padottanasana. Take a step out to your right, hands at the waist for the first one. Inhale here, exhale, forward bend. Hands come down, inhale, lengthen once more, exhale, walk the hands back, draw the crown of the head down, inner shoulders back. 1, gaze is at the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, find length, flat back. Exhale, hands to the waist. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, spread the arms out wide. Exhale, bring the hands to the waist. Inhale here. Exhale, hinge forward. Really draw the inner shoulders back. Draw the elbows toward one another and up. Crown of the head comes down. Gaze is at the nose. 2, keep pressing into the inner edges of your feet. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, one breath comes all the way back up. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, arm expansion, spread them out wide. Exhale, take a bind, interlace your fingers. Inhale here, exhale, hinge forward and down. Try to press the palms together, then reach up and overhead. Be mindful about the feet pressing into the big toe mound, the inner heel. Let the head hang, no tension in the neck. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, release the bind. Last one, inhale, hands at the waist. Exhale, hinge forward, grab the big toes, yogi toe lock, peace fingers and thumbs. Inhale, find length, flat back. Exhale, hinge forward and down. So maybe your elbows bend out to the sides. You want your back as flat as possible. Gazing at the nose. Make sure the wrists are straight. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, find length, flat back. Exhale, hands at the waist. Then inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, step back to the front of the mat, Samastitihi. All right, Parshvottanasana. You're gonna take a step out to your right, take a bind behind your back, opposite elbows, opposite wrists, or press the palms behind the heart. Make sure the feet are about 3 feet apart and your hips are squared forward. On the exhale, hinge forward and down over the long right leg. So you really wanna think about keeping the hips as squared off as possible. Eventually your chin is on your shin, but it's okay if it's not there now. Gaze is at the foot, Padagra Drishti. 3, 4, 5. Pressing into the feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Turn toward the front of the mat. Other side. On the exhale, hinge forward and down over the long left leg. Pressing the feet apart, really squaring off the hips. 3, 4, 5. One inhale brings you all the way back up. Turn to the right, feet parallel, arms out wide. Step back to the front, Samastitihi. 2 balancing poses. First one, Utthita Hasta Parangushtasana. You can modify by coming up with a bent knee and bringing the knee out to the side. Or if you're taking the full variation, left hand grabs the waist, right arm comes out straight. Bring the right big toe up to meet the hand, grab it. On the exhale, take a forward bend into the leg. So your gaze can be at your nose. Unless your chin's on your shin, then you can look at the foot. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, right leg comes out to the right. Pelvis draws forward. Maybe look over the left shoulder. 2, keep pressing into the left foot. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, 1 forward bend. Inhale, stand up tall. Both hands at the waist. Point the right foot out in front of you. Keep your pelvis drawing forward. Draw your elbows back. Punch up your chest. Point your foot. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, gently release it down. Other side, right hand grabs the waist. Left yogi toe lock. Reach out with the left arm. Grab the big toe. Exhale, take a forward bend into the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, leg comes out to the side. Pelvis draws forward. Maybe look over your right shoulder. Keep pressing into the right foot. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, 1 forward bend. Inhale, stand up tall. Both hands at the waist. Point the left foot out in front of you. Chest is lifted. Pelvis draws forward. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gently release it down. Next one, Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana, half-bound lotus, intense stretch pose. If you need to modify, take a figure 4 on the right. Otherwise, you're going to bring the right leg half lotus, reach around and bind the big toe, and then on your exhale, you hinge forward and down. You let the head hang, left hand outside edge of the foot, fingers in line with the toes. Gaze is at your nose. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, find length, flat back, look forward. Exhale there, then inhale, come all the way up, pressing into the foot. Exhale, release the right foot down. Other side, left leg half lotus or figure 4. If you have the half lotus, you'll reach around and bind with the left hand, grabbing the big toe. On the exhale, you hinge forward and down. Right hand outside edge of the foot, fingers in line with the toes. Let the head hang, gaze is at the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, find length. Exhale there. Then inhale, come all the way up. Release the left foot. Coming to the top of the mat, Samastitihi. Ekam. Inhale, reach up high, look up. Exhale, Devek. Take a forward bend. Come all the way down. Inhale, Trini. Flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, Chatvari. Jump it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Pancha. Chest pulls through. Exhale, Shat. Downward facing dog. You're going to jump or step to the top of the mat into Utkatasana, fierce pose. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up, press the palms, look at the thumbs. 1, lower ribs in. 2, really hug the belly in and up. 3, 4, 5. Keeping the knees bent on the exhale, bring the hands down to the top of the mat. Come forward into the shoulders, jump it back, step it back, Ardha Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right side warrior A. Right foot steps through, press the feet apart, reach up, look at the thumbs. 1, 2, ribs and shoulders square forward. 3, 4, 5. Start to straighten into the right leg. Make your way toward the back of the mat, Warrior A. See if you can keep your gaze lifted the entire time, bending into the left leg, looking at the thumbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open it up, Warrior B on the left. Shoulders stacked directly over the hips. Deep bend into the left leg. 3, 4, 5. Start to straighten into the left leg. Make your way, Warrior B, right side. Deep bend into the right leg. Shoulders over hips. Shoulder head soften back. Arms are strong. Gaze at the right hand. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands circle down to the top of the mat. You're going to try to come forward into your shoulders. Bring the right leg up first. Step it back, jump it back. Ardha Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gaze shifts forward, bend the knees, walk or jump it through to a seat. Straight legs sit down. Legs come out long, toes and heels touch. Flex the feet, palms come down next to the hips. Lift the chest, shoulder heads back, then tuck the chin toward the throat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Paschimottanasana A. Hinge forward, grab the big toes. Inhale, find length. Exhale, take your forward bend. It's okay to soften the knees a little bit in this one. You really want your back as flat as possible, so your sternum's drawing forward, your inner shoulders are drawing back, you're gazing towards your feet. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, find length. Take a different grip around your feet. Grab the outer edges, maybe take a bind. Exhale, Paschimottanasana B. Another forward bend here, hugging the belly in, inner shoulders drawing back. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, find length. Exhale there. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Jump through, straight legs, sit down, Purvattanasana. East stretching pose. Legs come out long, hands come behind you about a foot. Fingertips point towards the sitting bones, then press into the hands and the feet at the same time. Really press into the big toe mounds, let the head soften back, gazes at the nose. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, gently release it down. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight legs, sit down. Ardha Baddha Padma Paschimottanasana. Half bound lotus, stretching to the west pose. Take a figure 4 if you're working a hip opener. Otherwise, right leg half lotus, reach around and bind the big toe. Exhale, hinge forward and down over the long left leg. Flexing through the heel of the left foot, grab the outer edge. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, find length, flat back. Exhale there. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha, down dog. Gaze shifts in between the hands. Jump through, straight legs, sit down. Other side. Left leg half lotus or your variation. Reach around and bind the big toe. On the exhale, you're hinging forward over the long right leg. 1, 2, grab the outer edge of the right foot. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, find length. Exhale there. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gaze shifts forward in between the hands. Jump through, straight leg, sit down, or jump into it. Right leg drags behind you. Left leg comes long. Tiryang Mukai Kapada Paschimottanasana. Oblique facing one foot, stretching to the west pose. So your right leg's into a half hero. Draw the calf muscle out of the way. Press into the top of the right foot. Exhale, hinge forward and down over the long left leg. So really grounding into the top of this right foot will help you to really draw the right sitting bone down a little bit more. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, find length. Exhale there. Press up off the top of the right foot. Lift it up. Jump it back. Ardha Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight leg, sit down or drag the left leg behind you. Right leg comes long. Draw the calf muscle out of the way. Draw the left sitting bone down. Flex through the heel of the right foot and hinge forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, find length, flat back. Exhale there. Then inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight leg, sit down. Janu Shirshasana A. Right leg is bent. Right knee comes directly out from the hip. Left leg comes long. On the exhale, hinge forward and down over the long left leg. It's a slight twist here. Try to center the sternum over the shin. 2, gaze is at the foot in all of these. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, find length, flat back. Exhale there, then inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Jump through, straight leg, sit down, other side. Left leg bends, right leg comes long. Left knee directly out from the hip. Flex through the heel of the right foot. On the exhale, hinge forward and down. Center the sternum over the shin as much as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, find length, flat back. Exhale there, then inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight leg, sit down. Janu Shirshasana B variation. Right leg is bent. You're going to pick your body up, sit directly on the heel. Make sure you're flexing through the heel of both feet. So the right big toe is in line with the left, and then hinge forward and down. Really lift through the pelvic floor here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale there, then inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha, down dog. Jump through, straight leg, sit down, other side. Left leg is bent, right leg comes long. Pick the body up, sit directly on the heel. Lift your pelvic floor. Exhale, hinge forward and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, find length. Exhale there. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight leg, sit down. Janu Shirshasana, C variation. So take a hip opener if you need to for this one. Otherwise, right leg comes in. You're going to curl the toes under so the pressure's on the toes. The right heel comes toward that inner left thigh. Really press the heel into the thigh and exhale, hinge forward and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, find length. Exhale there. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight legs, sit down, other side. Hug the left knee in, open from the hip, place the toes down. Press the left heel in towards the inner right thigh. Try to bring the heel up as much as you can. Exhale, hinge forward and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, find length. Exhale there. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Marichyasana A. Jump through, straight legs, sit down. Right knee bends. Right knee toward the ceiling. Draw the right heel toward that right sitting bone. Left leg is long. Make sure you have space between the inside of the right foot and the left thigh. You can reach forward with both hands or bind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, find length. Exhale there. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight legs, sit down, other side. Left knee bends, draw the heel towards the sitting bone. Make sure there's space between the inside of the left foot and the right thigh. Right leg comes long, really flex through the heel of the right foot. And then hinge forward and down. If you have both hands either side of that right shin, that's fine. If the bind comes easy, go ahead and bind. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, find length, flat back. Exhale there. Then inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Marichyasana B. Jump through, straight legs, sit down. Left leg comes into a half lotus. You can always do Marichi A again if you need to, or a hip opener on the left. Right knee bends up. Same story, both hands can come down as you take a forward bend, or you'll reach around and take a bind with the right hand, grabbing the left wrist or fingertips. 1, press into the right big toe mound. 2, 3, try not to round your shoulders. 4, 5, inhale, find length, flat back. Exhale there, then inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight legs, sit down, other side. Right leg half lotus or hip opener. You can always do Marichi A. Left knee comes up. Take your forward bend, both hands forward, or maybe reach around and take a bind. Grab some fingertips, maybe the right wrist. 1, 2, eventually forehead or chin comes down. 3, gaze at the nose. 4, 5, inhale, find length, flat back. Exhale there, then inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight legs, sit down. Marichyasana C. Right knee bends, left leg comes long. You're going to twist to the right. So you can hug the thigh in, or you can draw the knee across the chest to get the bind a little bit easier as you reach around and bind. Make sure you're internally rotating the left leg, flexing through the heel of the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look forward, pick it up, jump it back, Ardha Vinyasa. Inhale to your up dog, exhale to your downward facing dog. Jump through, straight leg, sit down, left leg bends, right leg comes long. You're going to twist over to the left. So try to draw your torso to the other side of the thigh as much as you can. Then maybe draw the armpit outside the knee as you reach around and bind. It's okay if you're not binding. Internally rotate the right leg. 2, good. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look forward, pick it up, jump it back, Ardha Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Marichyasana D. Jump through, straight leg, sit down, work a hip opener or C. Otherwise, left leg half lotus, right knee bends up. You're going to twist to the right. So try to work your tricep or your armpit outside of the knee. Notice how he tries to close up the gap as much as he can with his armpit. Then reach around, maybe take a bind. Look up over that right shoulder, Parshva Drishti. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look forward, pick it up, jump it back, Ardha Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight leg, sit down, other side. Right leg half lotus or your variation, left knee bends up. You're twisting to the left, so try to work the torso to the other side of the thigh as much as you can. This will really help with the twist. Then maybe close up the gap with the armpit, reach around and bind. Look over the shoulder, Parshva. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look forward, pick it up, jump it back, Ardha Vinyasa. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Navasana, boat pose. Jump through, straight legs, sit down. Modify if you need to. Arms in line with the shoulders here. Palms toward one another. 3, chest lifted. 4, 5. Bend the knees, hug it in, lift. Number 2, 1. Point the feet. 2, 3. Feet eye level if you can. 5. Bend the knees, hug it in, lift. Number 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knees, hug it in, lift. Number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knees, hug it in, lift. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hug it in, pick it up, inhale, exhale, jump it back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now you can modify as much as you need to in any of the last poses, so keep that in mind. Pablo has a pretty advanced primary practice, so he will be going through it at the traditional count. Jump or step the feet around the hands or jump into Bhuja Pidasana, upper arm pressure pose. Cross the ankles, point the feet, hinge forward, hover the chin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lengthen, draw the toes back to touch, Bakasana. Exhale, jump it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump or step the feet around the hands. Gurmasana, tortoise. Drop the butt down. Hands come back. Heels come forward. So bring the thighs up on the shoulders as much as you can. Really flatten out the back as much as you can. Maybe bring the chin down. Maybe float the feet. 2, 3, 4, 5. You can stay here another 5 breaths. If you're working Supta, you're going to work the hands toward one another and work the legs behind the head. Once you get the connection, both hands and feet bound, legs behind the head, hands bound. And then you're going to really squeeze the thighs to kind of keep this together. 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the bind with the hands. Bring the hands forward. You're going to lift, keeping the legs behind the head. Then release the bind with the feet. Bakasana. Toes come into touch. Hips come high. Jump it back. Ardha Vinyasa. Beautiful. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight legs. Sit down. Garbha Pindasana. Fetus in the womb. If you need water, there's water. So you're going to bring your legs into a lotus. You can also do a half lotus or cross your legs and just bring the hands beside the thighs and balance on your sitting bones. Otherwise, if you're in full lotus and your left leg is on top, your right arm will come in first, then your left, and then you touch the sides of the face. 1, gaze is at the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the fingertips to the hairline. You're going to tuck the chin, rock and roll around the mat. You're going to take 5 breaths. You can do 5 to 9 rocks. 3, 4, 5. Come forward, Kukutasana. Press into the palms, lift the pelvic floor, chin and chest forward, gazes at the nose. 3, 4, 5. Gently come all the way down, release the arms. Keep the lotus, hands come forward, pick it up, jump it back, release the legs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight legs, sit down. Upavishta Konasana, seated angle pose. Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. Draw the soles of the feet to touch, knees come out. Grab the outer edges of the feet, draw the heels in toward the groin, sit up tall, lead with the chest, hinge forward and down. So you want the spine as long as you can get it, so just come forward as much as you can, keeping the spine lengthened without rounding. 2, 3, maybe eventually chin comes down, gaze at the nose. 4, 5, inhale, sit up tall, exhale out all your air, then hug the belly in and up. Round the spine, tuck the chin, come forward and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale there. Then inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight legs, sit down. Now, Upavishta Konasana, seated angle pose. Legs come out wide, not too wide. You want to be able to grab the outer edges of the feet. Flex through the heels, grab the outer edges. Inhale here, exhale, hinge forward. So trying to keep the spine long once again. Eventually chin touches. 3, inner shoulders back. 4, external rotation of the thighs. 5, keep the grip on the feet. Inhale here, exhale. Then inhale, pick it up, balance on the sits bones. Point the feet, drop the head back, throat toward the ceiling. Urdhva Drishti, up. 3, 4, 5, release the feet, bend the knees. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight legs, lie down on your backs. Supta Konasana, reclined angle pose. Legs come up and overhead like plow pose. Feet come wide. Grab the big toes. Think about shoulder stand where you're really shrugging the shoulders down, lengthening the spine as the tailbone comes up. Gaze is at the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, roll it up, balance. Exhale, land on the calves. Flex the feet hard. Try to keep the heels lifted. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale there. Then inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight legs. Lie down on your backs. Supta Padangusthasana, reclined big toe pose. Left leg comes long. Take the left hand, press down on top of the left thigh. Right leg lifts. Take your right peace fingers and thumb, grab the big toe. On the exhale, take a forward bend into the leg. So really internally rotate that left thigh, keep pressing down, and then use your core to come up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, release the head down. Exhale, leg comes out to the side. You'll gaze over the opposite shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, one forward bend. Inhale, release the head down. Exhale, release the right leg down. Other side, press the right hand on top of the right thigh. Left leg lifts. Grab the big toe. On the exhale, take a forward bend into the leg. Use your core here as you come up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, release the head down. Exhale, leg comes out to the side. Keep pressing on the top of the right thigh. Look over the right shoulder. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, one forward bend. Use your core. Inhale, release the head down. Exhale, release the left leg down. Chakrasana, if you're taking it, you'll do a backward somersault. Otherwise, you'll hug the knees in, roll forward into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight legs, lie down on your back. Ubaya Padangusthasana, both big toe pose. Legs come up and overhead behind you like plow. The feet are together. You're going to grab the big toes, peace fingers and thumbs. Then you're going to really flex the feet hard. Press off the toes and the toe pads. Inhale, roll it up. Balance on the sits bones. Straight legs, straight arms. Drop the head back. Look up. 1, 2, chest forward. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, release. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight legs, lie down on your backs. Urdhva Mukha Paschimottanasana, upward facing west stretching pose. Legs come up and overhead behind you like plow. This time, grab the outer edges of the feet. Press up off the toes and the toe pads and roll it up, balance on your sits bones. From here, bring the hands behind the heels, elbows come behind the calves. Try to draw the chest toward the thighs and the chin towards the shins. Your gaze is at the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Straighten the arms, drop the head back, look straight up. Exhale, then inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight legs, lie down on your backs. Last pose of the primary series before finishing, Setu Bandhasana, bridge lock pose. So take a modification if you're working one. Otherwise, drawing to the outer edges of the feet so the heels come into touch. Charlie Chaplin feet, knees are slightly bent. Lie down on your backs. Now you're going to lift the chest, come to the crown of the head, maybe cross the arms over the chest, lift. Keep pressing into the head and the feet. That's the opposition of force. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, gently release down. Chakrasana, that backward somersault. Otherwise, roll forward, Ardha Vinyasa, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight legs, lie down on your backs. We're going to do 3 back bends. So you can take bridge, upward bow, maybe a variation of both. I will count you through it, so take whatever modification you need to. Arms down by the side for bridge or up by the ears for upward bow. Draw the heels in. Make sure that the feet stay parallel the entire time, whichever one you choose. So press into the feet. Inhale, squeeze the pelvis up, lift. Use your legs. 1, 2, 3. Just gaze at your nose. Don't worry about looking at your mat. 4 and 5. Exhale, bring it down. If you're an upward bow, you just come down to the crown of the head. You walk the hands in, press into the feet, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gently start to come down, maybe just to the crown of the head. Walk the hands in. Last one, you guys. Use your legs. Press into the feet. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gently release all the way down. The exit from here is Chakrasana, so if you're taking that backward somersault, you roll back. Otherwise, hug the knees in, roll forward, Ardha Vinyasa to your downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, jump through, straight legs, sit down. Paschimottanasana for 10 breaths. So don't worry as much about alignment. You're just taking a forward bend to release your back bends. Come forward and down. Really soften the shoulders, soften the knees if you need to. Releasing the lower back. Heart comes forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale there. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jump through, straight legs, lie down on your backs. We're going to do shoulder stands, so you can take a modification if you need to. Otherwise, legs come up and overhead. Bring the hands to the lower back. Stack the ankles, knees, and hips straight above the shoulders. Walk the elbows toward one another. Press the back of the head more into the mat to lengthen the cervical spine. Gaze is at the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halasana plow pose. Pike the feet overhead, arms come down and back. Interlace the fingers if you can. Tops of the feet come down. Point the feet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Karnapidasana. Bend the knees around the ears, ear pressure pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the hands back to the lower back. You'll lift the legs back overhead. We're going to take Urdhva Padmasana. So you'll bring the legs into lotus. If you don't have lotus, just cross your legs. If you do have lotus, press the palms inside edges of the knees. You can always keep supporting the lower back if you need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fold it in Pindasana, ball pose. Wrap your arms around your thighs. If you can always keep supporting your lower back if you need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the hands back behind you. You're going to gently roll it out. Keep the lotus if you have it. You can also release the legs if you'd like. Matsyasana, fish pose. So really lift the chest, arms down by the sides, come to the crown of the head, grab the tops of the feet, pull them towards you as you draw the knees forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Utthana Padasana, outstretched arms and feet. So point the feet, about 45 degrees, press the palms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, look at the nose, 7, 8. Gently release all the way down. It's Chakrasana if you're taking it, backward somersault. If not, roll forward, Ardha Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Come forward to your knees. Prepare for Shirshasana, headstand. So you'll take a bind with your hands. Make sure your elbows are no wider than shoulder distance. Grab opposite elbows, make sure. Then you'll draw down to the crown of the head. You'll walk your toes in, your hips come high. Maybe stay here in this prep or lift the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Pike down halfway and hold. Ardha Shirshasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, come up, one breath. Exhale, slowly come down. Just bend the knees, keep the head down, draw the hips back, child's pose for about 5 to 8 breaths here. You can lead the hands forward or bring them down by the sides, whatever feels best on your shoulders. Then you'll bring your hands forward into Chaturanga Dandasana, bottom of a push-up. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Last 3 seated postures. Jump through straight legs, sit down, take lotus if you have it, Padmasana. If not, half lotus, or cross your legs, that's fine. If you're taking lotus, right leg in first, left leg on top. If you're doing opposite day, you'll reach around with your right hand first instead of your left. You'll grab the big toes. Otherwise, grab opposite elbows, opposite wrists. Hinge forward and down. Yoga Mudra. 1, gaze at the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, sit up tall, release the bind, bring the arms out straight, eyes of the elbows point up, pointer finger and thumb touch, other 3 fingers lengthen out and glue together. Lift the chest, tuck the chin toward the throat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Utplutihi, upward floating lotus. Hands forward of the hips. Lift this whole structure. Chin and chest forward. Gaze is at the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gently release down. Come forward, jump it back, step it back, Ardha Vinyasa. Inhale to your upward facing dog. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Gaze shifts forward in between the hands. Walk or jump it forward. Exhale, forward bend. Then inhale, come all the way up to standing, Samastitihi. We'll do the closing chant, the Mangala mantra. So ground down and out into the feet. Bring the breath under control. We'll bring the palms together at heart center. Inhale for Om. Om. Svasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahi Mahisha Go Brahmanebhya Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale, head up. Chatvari, exhale. Panja, inhale. Shat, exhale. Sapta, jump through. Lie down. So just take rest here. Take your time. Take at least 5 full minutes. Maybe a little bit longer if you have the time. And I just want to thank you so much for being so supportive of our small studio. I hope that this helps inspire you to create a home practice of your own. And we are always here with questions, comments. Namaste.